Hey guys, we're here at the Celebrity Gifting Suite from Illumination PR. Let's go inside and check out what the celebs are getting and what they have to say. These are some of the products that some celebrities are going to be getting. Gilbert, you're a famous actor, a comedian.
I'm just doing this so I can be pressed against her this whole time.
Well, it's such a pleasure. Thank you. So, how do you feel? You are so famous. You've been a voiceover for Aladdin, the Aflac Duck. You're this crazy cool actor. And how do you feel?
Miserable.
Miserable?
Yeah,
Why?
yes. Yeah, just horrible. But that's a whole other story. I went to the doctor. I have 3 days to live. But, that's not important. We're all having a good time. I don't want that to be a downer.
Well, I hope you have more than 3 days to live because you have a new documentary coming out on Hulu, right?
Yes, it's on Hulu, Amazon, and iTunes. It's called Gilbert. And it's about my life, my career, and everything. And usually they wait. See, this would be a good time to die because that would make a documentary sell.
That's true. As morbid as that is true. So are you going to be in the documentary? Are you going to be?
Yes, I'm in the documentary. It's just following me around.
Okay.
He followed me around, the filmmaker Neil Berkeley, to clubs and follows me in my home life and different things I've done.
So are you hoping to get some of the goodies here today? Is that why you came, or did you just come for the free massage you just got?
Well, the free massage and anything for free. It just, they could be saying, we've got a box of tampons for you. And I go, okay, I'm sure that would come in handy some. It is free, right? I'll take it.
Hey, I'm sure you could find some use for them. You're pretty funny, I must say, so I'm sure you could come up with a good way to utilize them.
Yes. And I also have a podcast called Gilbert Gottfried's Amazing Colossal Podcast.
Okay. What will you be discussing on this podcast?
I interview a lot of old-time actors. Some more modern people like Judd Apatow has been on, and Weird Al. And, but, a lot of old, like Dick Van Dyke and Carl Reiner and other people you probably don't know. I might as well say, Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton and Marie Dressler. Yes.
So where will you be interviewing these people?
I do them. We have like a sound stage, a recording place, and called Nutmeg, and we go over there and we interview them either in person or on Skype.
On Skype? That's fun.
Yeah.
Because, you guys are famous and all around the world, so.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So people in India are watching me.
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you so much for talking with me. It was great meeting you. And I must say, you do sound a lot like, well, obviously, since it was you, but I can hear the parrot from Aladdin in your voice. So no problem. That's what I see when I look at you. It's funny.
Yes.
Thank you.
See, I'm talking to a beautiful girl, and she sees a parrot.
So here we have a cool sweatshirt, and I believe it's from Boohoo Man. Can you tell me what you've been working on lately?
Right now, we're doing a lot of interviews right now. We're just doing coverage with Entertainment Tonight and a few other Vogues and following us around. And we're trying to gear you up for pilot season. We got another acting jobs coming up right now regarding new seasons of the new TV show. And we got 2 movies coming out in the year. So it's going to be a real busy and fun year. I'm excited.
Can you tell me a little bit about the movies?
No, I can't tell you anything about the movies because they're still in pre-production.
Okay.
And right now, we're just getting everything going. It'll be announced very shortly, though, but in about 2 weeks.
Oh, well, I'm very excited to see it. So we're at a gifting party. Are you expecting to get any good stuff today?
Look, anything free is good. Remember that. But no, I think these gifting suites always have really nice, generous stuff, and I'm so grateful that they're so generous to come and allow me to come and partake in some of the free-for-alls. So yeah, a lot of good stuff, Boohoo, and we have a lot of skincare stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. It's really nice.
Yeah, I got a little gift card for a free facial, so that's fun.
Not like you need it, baby. Look at that face. Tell me, does she look like she need a facial? Come on, people, just like she need a facial. Nah? You look good. You look good.
Thank you so much. Well, it was really nice talking to you again. And there's some guy products here. We have gels and creams and hair products. I'm here with Emma Miles from Orange is the New Black. So your character on the show is pretty crazy. You look a lot different in person, a lot more put together and not in jail and wearing
human and not a troll.
Yeah. So how do you get into your character? What are some things that you do? Because your character, is very bold, very crazy. So
Yeah, I think that once the teeth are on, I don't really even have to do much. It's the teeth and the shoes. 'Cause the shoes are like 10 pounds. Really? So it's like the second you put on the shoes, you immediately feel confined, like you're in prison.
That was actually the first thing I noticed when I saw you. I was like, wow, she has really nice teeth. Nothing like the show. So I know you can't tell me anything about next season, but there is a season coming. You can definitely confirm that.
Yeah, next season is coming. I think it's just finishing now. I believe the wrap party was this weekend. And season 6, here it comes.
Do people come up to you all the time if you're walking in the city and they're like, oh my God, Orange is the New Black?
Yeah, I feel like it's really funny because our fan base, like our target audience isn't what the fan base is, but the fan base is a lot of like 12 to 14-year-old girls, which we're all like, what? How are you allowed to watch this? But then I'm thinking back to when I was 12, and I'm like, I definitely would have been watching this show when I was 12.
Yeah, it's a little crazy, but I feel like that's the age where you're like starting to learn about things. Yeah. So it's like you're like you can't really watch it, like you have to hide it from your mom, but like you sneak
rebellious, so it's like super fun.
Well, I'm definitely such a fan of the show. I've been watching it from the very beginning, so I'm really happy to be meeting you. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're wearing? I see you have a cool Beatles shirt on.
Yeah, I do. This was like a thrift shop find. I'm a big thrifter, and this is Tory Burch. And these are from Urban Outfitters, and my boots are Tory Burch too. I'm having a Tory Burch moment today.
So you like to thrift?
I do. Yeah, there's something really fun if you have the time to do it, to just like go through all of the racks, because you can find some really, really cool things.
Yeah, I found actually a few cool things thrifting. It's hard to find. You have to go through a lot of clutter and stuff, but you can come across some really cool gems. Yeah. So why are you here at this gifting party? Are you expecting to get some free goodies and stuff?
Well, yes. In fact, we are at the tail end of it, and we have gotten some very nice free goodies. But yeah, I'm here for the trips.
Well, there's also some massages going on behind us, so I would definitely suggest getting that.
I will, before happy hour.
There's also a free trip to Cancun, so whoever gets that is super lucky. I'm here with Jenna Lee Green. I recognize her from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, a show I used to watch when I was like this big. So can you tell me about going from Sabrina the Teenage Witch to Broadway and doing, movies and all this stuff? Can you tell me a little bit how you transitioned into that?
The transition was pretty natural. I was really young when Sabrina happened, and so I kind of that was my stomping grounds and I would say my schooling. I didn't really go to college or anything, but I was doing that instead. So I always sang and danced when I was young, and I just really loved it. And the opportunity came to move to New York and to come do some Broadway shows. And I did Wicked, and then I just kind of went back and forth. I'm from Los Angeles originally, so I went back and forth, and then I've done a ton of great, television shows, ER and Bones and Castle and Ghost Whisperer, and I just recently did an episode of Quantico. Okay. And I had a movie come out last year with James Franco called I Am Michael. So I'm just chugging along.
Is there something you like to do, something that's your favorite?
You know what? They're so different. Television films as opposed to theater. I don't think it's like picking a favorite city between New York and Los Angeles. I love so many things about New York. I love so many things about Los Angeles. And it's the same with doing, live theater and getting that immediate reaction from the audience, but also doing the same thing over and over again, as opposed to with television and film, it's so quick. You have to learn, all the material very quickly, and you get a couple chances and you're moving on to the next thing. So they both present different challenges, but they're also just, I love everything about all of them.
Would you say then that movies and TV is more challenging than Broadway?
I wouldn't say it's more challenging. I think you have to think a bit quicker because, especially when you're guest starring on other people's shows, you're coming in for 1 week. It's a really established show and an established set, and everybody has their routine. So you're kind of trying to fit into an existing show. And so that is a skill set, but I think that the stamina that it takes to do 8 shows a week of a big, huge Broadway musical it takes such a toll on you physically that you really have to take care of yourself. So, they're different, but they both are so challenging and exciting at the same time.
Yeah, for me, I think it would be probably Broadway because you're just singing and dancing, and it's all in the moment. You don't when you're
and
acting.
If you mess up, nobody says cut. You have to figure out a way to get yourself out of it. I've forgotten lyrics in the middle of a show before, and you just have to find a way. You make something up, or you hope your co-stars have your back, or you just smile and know that everybody. All 2,000 people in the audience understand that, sometimes things happen and we move on and you make up for it.
Sometimes when you do that, when you kind of just fake it till you make it, if you forget something, they probably don't even realize that you messed up, because you're still doing such a great job.
Yeah, sometimes some of the things that we feel like, you get off stage each night and you kind of evaluate how it went that night. And sometimes you're a little hard on yourself and then you realize no one noticed what you think you messed up.
So are you excited to be here to get all these free goodies and all this good stuff?
Yeah, Fashion Week is such an exciting week no matter what. Just going to some of the shows and seeing the collections, it's so fantastic, and it's a really, really exciting time to be in New York City. Something like this is just totally above and beyond, and, super thankful and happy to just be invited and so excited to try out all these products.
What are some of the shows that you've seen at Fashion Week so far?
Well, it's just starting. So I actually have my first show tomorrow, the Vivian Tam show. I'm going to be attending tomorrow night. I'm so excited. I'm going to be actually wearing something of hers. So that's very, very exciting. She's a lovely human being. And then Leanne Marshall will be on Valentine's Day. So, yeah, just really excited for the whole week.
Yeah. Well, I'll be there, so I'm super excited to see you again. Check out the dresses you're wearing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for talking with me.
My pleasure.
There's also this designer works on Khloe Kardashian's and Gigi Hadid's jewelry, so whatever celebrity can pick a 14-karat gold nameplate necklace. I'm here with Maggie Gia. She's an actress on the show Gotham. Can you tell me a little bit about your previous seasons and what your role is on the show?
Yeah, sure. So the role of Poison Ivy Ivy Pepper was originally played by Claire Foley, who's a little girl who looks quite a bit like me. And she was Ivy for the first 2 seasons, and then I took over for season 3, sort of like the teenage lady baby Ivy. And then now Peyton List is playing Ivy in season 4, which I forget the premiere date. It's sometime in March, but definitely look out for it because she went from a sprout to a full bloom. Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about your role on the show?
Yeah. So Ivy Pepper is based off of the Poison Ivy from the DC original comics. And she has an affinity for plants, and she's evil. And in season 3, she forms an alliance with Penguin, who is played by Robin Lord Taylor, and they're kind of a funny, odd couple. Ivy's sort of finding her way throughout Gotham City, and in season 4, I think the new Peyton List is going to bring her to the next level and really make her into the Ivy from the comics that we know and love.
So you're so sweet. Is it hard to play a evil character?
Well, luckily for me, and easily for me, the Ivy that I played in season 3, the teenaged Ivy, was sort of a transitional Ivy, and so she wasn't fully evil yet. And she was maybe a little bit more of comedic relief on a very dark show.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much for talking with me. You look amazing.
Oh, thanks. I just came from an audition.
How was it?
It was great.
Good.
It was really
Awesome.
good. It's
Awesome.
pilot season right now, so I'm super, super busy. I haven't had a chance to do any Fashion Week shows because of that. But of course, I made time for the Illumination PR gifting suite because you guys always have the best gifts.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking with me. We have some teeth whitening, which of course celebrities need to have that perfect, beautiful smile. I'm here with model Ashley Haas. You are absolutely beautiful. Can you tell me a little bit about Fashion Week?
Well, this is the first Fashion Week that I'm not going to participate in. I'm going to actually just sit back and watch, especially because the Super Bowl just happened. So I was cheering for my Eagles and missing all the castings. But Fashion Week is amazing. It's kind of like a rush. Like, there's so many shows all at the same time and castings and models. And I remember, like, a couple years ago, literally, like, I would be running back and forth just to get all the stuff out of my hair. And I would have to shampoo and wash my face. And then I'd go to another show. So I, like, give the models so much credit that are still doing it. Yeah, so I mean, like, it's a tough week for all of us.
So you're enjoying watching rather than being backstage with all the craziness. You like to watch the shows?
I am enjoying it because while I give my girlfriends credit who are eating kale salads right now, I can enjoy some burgers and some pizza and watch from the sidelines this year. So because, yeah, like, I mean, as much as I love the industry, they do tend to go towards more super, super skinny girls, and I am a bit more curvy now, and I'm owning it, and I love it, and it's like, you know, I think the industry's changing, so it'll be good. You know, I'm more swimwear than super editorial stick figure, and I'm okay with that.
So you're going to Miami Swim Week, right?
I am, yes. This will be my 4th year doing Miami Swim Week, and I love it. It's a way that you can see girls of all different shapes and sizes in bikinis, and that's actually the most, like, revealing. I mean, especially if you're doing fall fashion week, even this is it's in New York, you're completely covered, yet they still have these super skinny girls. Put some curves on us, come on.
Well, I think that's really inspiring, especially for like girls like me who are a little bit more curvy, have some meat on their legs and stuff. But it's really nice to see just because it's more realistic. Girls who, you know, are a little bigger, however shape they may be, get to look at girls like you in Miami Swim Week and be like, oh, like she kind of has some hips on her, a nice butt. So it's nice for us to see girls like you walking and being celebrated in that way.
Yeah, I mean, and I even like applaud, like, a lot of magazines now these days are putting more girls on it. I mean, with curves and stuff, and even like Sports Illustrated has plus size now, which I love, like, you know, and doesn't pick always the super skinny girls. Like, there are, because women are beautiful in all shapes and sizes, and I think that we need to really kind of embrace that and stop saying like only super skinny, size 0, no curves is sexy, because every woman is sexy of every shape, every size. And it's kind of nice that, like, I feel like we're starting to change and get back to that like sexy 90s style model that, you know, with curves. Like, I mean, Cindy Crawford, who was not a stick figure, is gorgeous, you know, and still gorgeous. I don't know how she does it. I want whatever skin cream she uses.
Well, thank you so much for talking with me. You're so beautiful. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you. So nice to meet you.
Of course. There's a really cool phone case. It's very interesting. I'm here with Montana Tucker. You look absolutely amazing. Can you tell me about what you're wearing?
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm wearing Boohoo, actually, and Report Signature.
Yeah, I think Boohoo actually is giving some stuff.
downstairs.
Yeah,
Yeah, so cool.
awesome. So can you tell me a little bit about what you're working on, some projects you have coming up?
Yeah, of course. Right now, I'm just filming videos pretty much every day. I do a lot of social media videos, and I just did one with Jason Derulo, so that came out, which was really awesome. And, I forgot to mention, I do have a TV show that I'm working on that's going to be on E. Can't say much about it yet, but it's going to be on E, so I'm really excited about that. And, yeah, I'm just out in New York for Fashion Week, having an awesome time.
Have you gone to any shows yet the past couple of days?
Yes, we went to the Philip Plein, which was amazing. And tonight we're going to an Adidas one. And then the Blondes tomorrow, which I'm really excited about.
Yeah, I'm really excited too. The shows have been absolutely amazing so far. What was it like working with Jason Derulo?
Oh, it was awesome. He's really a great artist. We wrote a song together as well, and then we did a video for social media. And now we're working on Zumba. I don't know if you know Zumba. We're doing a lot of projects with Zumba together, so it's awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much for talking with me.
Thank you.
So that's all the awesome stuff that the celebrities are going to get. I bet they're super excited. I know I would be.